footballer wants to be after a long season. The Champions League final, only two teams left in the battle for Europe's Premier Club competition. My name's Derek Ray, and I'm joined for commentary on this final tonight by Lee Dixon. It's Barcelona taking on Real Madrid.
Well, I'm so excited for the players. We see them coming out there. Excited because of what they've got ahead of them. Are they nervous? Looking at them closely in the eyes. Nerves play a big part in games like this, Derek. I'm nervous for them. Who's going to be the hero?
This is it, the final of the UEFA Champions League. It's where everyone wants to be. Only two sides can accomplish that feat. And Lee, it's going to be fascinating to see what happens tonight.
Well, it is. It's the big part here. It will be after the game. But as players, it's very difficult to try and stay in the moment and not get carried away. And that's the job of the senior players in the dressing room, but also the coach. Look around your team, see the calm ones, have a word with them, get them to pass the message on. Stick to the game plan, go out and win the game.
And they get the ball rolling in the Champions League final. We're about to find out who will be crowned Club Kings of Europe. This is what we expect from the Blaugrana. Marc-André ter Stegen starts in goal. Piqué starts alongside Clément Lenglet in the centre of defence. Arturo Vidal plays with Sergio Busquets in central midfield. And beginning the game up front today, Luis Suarez. Can he put them in front? A goal for Barcelona. The Blaugrana out in front in the Champions League final.
So how important will that be for Barcelona to get their noses in front? That remains to be seen. Well, here's the replay, and the passing move is almost unstoppable. The movement is key for me. And in the end, it's an easy finish. Lovely goal.
So back underway, and it's Barcelona holding the advantage. In position here to protect the ball. Toni Kroos. Casemiro. This is Varane. High quality defending. Lenglet. Now Busquets. Messi. Well read to win possession back. Isco. Benzema. No space for them here. Eden Hazard. And intercepting it. Frankie de Jong. Lovely ball over the top. Sergio Busquets. Keeping it moving dynamically. Toni Kroos. Now with Benzema. Real find themselves in a position of menace. Casemiro. Good strength to keep the ball. Kroos. Here's Casemiro. Benzema. Good tackle taken away. Piqué. Now Griezmann. In the right place to cut out the pass. Hazard. Benzema. Definitely look as though they want to make this move count. Chances on. And a goal! And what an important goal in the grand scheme of things.
Well, it's the sort of determination and desire that's got them here. All the momentum is with them now. Well, here's the replay. It's a really good passing move in the build-up. But then there's still plenty to do from here. Under all sorts of pressure from the defender, he just about keeps him at bay and finishes with aplomb. Great goal.
So, a level contest, 1-1. Sergio Busquets. Now here's Arturo Vidal. Vidal. Longley. Frankie de Jong. Read it superbly to take back possession. Casemiro. Now with Benzema. Tremendous challenge. Suarez. Now Busquets. It's neat passing, confidence on the ball. Well, the tackle, vivacious from Varane. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? All hands on deck. Kroos. Now Isco. Modric. It's still there for him. Pulls it back. Casemiro. Here's Kroos. Well, that's a splendid piece of challenging. Messi. Lionel Messi. Good-looking ball. There could be a chance now. In control, Griezmann as he goes forward. Plays it back. An alert piece of defending. Toni Kroos. The ball with Luka Modric. Isco. Casemiro. On to Benzema. Hazard. Still on level terms, moving the ball nicely. That's a very impressive piece of defending. Suarez. Now with Messi. And 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. Isco. The ball with Luka Modric. Well, the first 45 minutes have come and gone here in Catalonia. 45 minutes separating these two sides from glory. The second half of the Champions League final begins. Toni Kroos. Now Casemiro. Rafael Varane. Here's Carvajal. Benzema. Casemiro. Moving the ball effectively. Strongly in, Piqué. De Jong. Griezmann. Now Busquets. And he read it well defensively. Casemiro. Toni Kroos. Passing it around, looking for the goal that would put them ahead. Modric. Casemiro. The ball with Luka Modric. Excellent passing. Well read to ease the pressure. And Barcelona being afforded too much space. Sergio Busquets. Frankie de Jong. Suarez. Excellent defending. Carvajal. Half an hour remaining then. Well, he's lost it. The ball back with Real now. Casemiro. This is Kroos. Really inventive stuff from Real here. He's in with a chance. He's foiled them on his own. Vidal. Now Busquets. Now can they counter clinically? Messi. On the ball, Luis Suarez. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Casemiro. Isco. The ball with Luka Modric. Toni Kroos. Kroos. Eden Hazard. This is Kroos. Casemiro. Here's Modric. Well, that is a defender's job to come to the rescue. A good-looking move. Frankie de Jong. Space here for Barcelona. Lionel Messi. Arturo Vidal. Now Messi. Untidy in possession from Barcelona. Inside the last quarter of an hour. Modric. Deserves credit for winning the ball back. Suarez. Patient enough build-up. Can they carve out a chance? Vidal. Sergio Busquets. Suarez. Suarez. Barcelona on the front foot in anticipation of scoring the winner. And the pass in behind the defence. Quick thinking from the keeper. Toni Kroos. Karim Benzema. Casemiro. Now with Benzema. Luka Modric. Real Madrid have given it away. Bodies forward and the break looks on. Well, it petered out. Benzema. This is Kroos. Karim Benzema. Modric. And level it is in the closing moments. Can Real Madrid change that? Toni Kroos. Great defending from Busquets. Lionel Messi. And a poor ball. Isco. This is Kroos. Well, he had to read it and get there, and did. And the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. Sergio Busquets. Is it going to end up being productive for them? Suarez. And terrific defending to stop them progressing. They cannot be separated here, and it's on to extra time. And they get the ball rolling in the Champions League final. We're about to find out who will be... A goal for Barcelona. The Blaugrana out in front in the Champions League final.
So how important will that be for Barcelona?
Definitely look as though they want to make this move count. And a goal! And what an important goal in the grand scheme of things.
Well, it's the sort of determination and desire that's got...
And the drama continues. We're now into the first period of extra time tonight, Lee.
Well, this 30 minutes now is going to separate the weak ones from the strong ones. Let's see who wins.
Frankie de Jong. Casemiro. Given away by Real Madrid. Messi. And now this is Longley. Oh, that's a well-timed pass. Is this the moment? A goal here, giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it.
Well, it is good play. You might question the defending, but I prefer to be positive. Really good build-up and an easy finish.
A chance to revisit the goal.
Well, the manager knows the importance of that goal. He also knows that you're at your most vulnerable just after you've scored.
So the game has been restarted. What sort of response will that elicit from Real Madrid? Carvajal.
Real Madrid certainly enjoying the lion's share of possession here, but after that it's been really disappointing. Players are looking at each other. You've got to take control, you've got to take responsibility yourself. Make something happen in this game.
Suarez. Now with de Jong. Sergio Busquets. Poor attempt at a pass, really. Real find themselves in a position of menace. Not a good pass. Suarez. Now Griezmann. And Messi! And a goal! There he is at the double. They just can't subdue him.
Well, here's the replay. It didn't panic, did it? Decent strike, good technique, bread and butter strike, really, but it's in the back of the net.
Let's have another view of that goal.
Well, it's turning into a real shocker. This is the very reason, Derek, I'm not a manager.
So there it is, 3-1 the current scoreline here. That's it, half-time in extra time. The second period still to come. And they get the ball rolling in the Champions League final. We're about to find out who will be... A goal for Barcelona. The Blaugrana out in front in the Champions League final.
So how important will that be for Barcelona?
Definitely look as though they want to make this move count. And a goal! And what an important goal in the grand scheme of things.
Well, it's the sort of determination and desire that's got...
Oh, that's a well-timed pass. Is this the moment? A goal here, giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate. Suarez. Now Griezmann. And a goal! There he is at the double. They just can't subdue him.